Hello guys, and welcome back to another LEGO video. And in today's video I'm going to be going through the top 10 new LEGO sets in 2022 that I'm excited for. There are a lot of new sets coming out next year for a whole range of different themes. And these are the 10 sets which I am most excited for, and I'd like to try and get if I can. So if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe, and without further ado, I'll begin the video. So the first two sets that I'm excited for are the new Lunar New Year sets. So on the left we have the Lunar New Year Traditions at £60, so that's coming out this year actually, on the 26th of December, so just after Christmas. Now this is quite cool because it's about 6 little partitions, each with a different theme or scene going on. You get a whole host of minifigs, which I think is a great inclusion within the set. So you can see bottom left it's ages 8 and plus, just over 1,000 pieces. You'll be getting nearly 500 VIP points for this, and set number is 80108. Now the next set from that is 80109, which is this Lunar New Year Ice Festival, which I think is very similar to the previous one we got last year. So a lot of this is ice based, which I think looks really cool. I love the sculpture with a slide down the middle, right in the centre of the LEGO set. And on the left you have the what is assumed to be pine tree with a bit of snow on, which I think is a great inclusion in the set. And you also have the stairs at the front and the fence going around the edge of this ice rink. Now I'm quite interested because the actual ice used in this set for the ice rink looks quite unique, and I've not seen that before. It looks like they've used large panels and then placed it down on the side to create that see-through look. Because in previous sets they would just use a lot of those light blue transparent tiles. So I think this is a really cool looking set. So this is also for ages 8 and plus. 1,500 pieces with this, 720 VIP points, and this will be £90. And this also will come out on the 26th of December. So the next set that I'm excited for is the Ahsoka Tano Brickhead. So this is the 150th Brickhead in the collection, and this is set number 40539. Now for £9.99, or what I'd expect to be around $13 to $15, but I'll have to check on that. This is a great deal. So you get the printed pieces, I believe, on the front. And then you also get the rest of the bill, which I think looks great, and LEGO done an awesome job capturing Ahsoka Tano into a brickhead. Now you can see on the side of the box what they've been going for, so it's a good comparison there to see whether you personally think it would be worth your money. So with this, it's ages 10 and plus, 164 pieces, and you'll be getting 80 VIP points. So the next set that I want to discuss is the Boutique Hotel. Now for 175 quid, this is a steal. I think this looks great. If we just ignore the box art for a moment, you can see the set here is a standard sort of corner build. However, it appears the actual corner build isn't at like a 90 degree. It seems to be at a V shape. Hence how they managed to get the little El Cubo at the front there, because the building isn't a perfect right angle. Now I think this is a great set here. They've even included a palm tree, which I've not seen in many of their LEGO sets. Now then, if you move across to the box art, they've done a great job on this. I love the text that they've included for the Boutique Hotel, and I think the colour scheme is also really interesting, going for that like nice green colour. So with this you'll get 7 minifigs as well, so it's a pretty good deal. So this is intended for ages 18 and plus, over 3,000 pieces, 1,400 VIP points. The set number is 10297, so you can have a look at yourself on the LEGO website. And it also gives you dimensions to this set, so you know if you can display this somewhere, or whether you might have to move something to make space. But this set really appeals to me. I really want to get it at some point. I think it looks stunning. So one of the next LEGO sets that I think is a great new addition to the Marvel line is the Iron Man figure. Now this is 35 quid, which I think is a pretty good deal for what you're getting. And this will be coming out the 1st of January 2022. So this is ages 9 and plus, just under 400 pieces, 280 VIP points, and set number is 76206. Now you can see this. I think it looks really cool to get an Iron Man figure. It's quite tall, which means it'll be great for play, and it'll be great for kids for flying around the house, or for playing with any other LEGO sets you've got. Now you can see as well, bottom right, you do get a little plaque for this, meaning it's appealing both to kids but also to older audiences who may just prefer to display this. So this set with the gold pieces along with the prints, I think does a great job of Iron Man, and I think if you could get this on discount as well, this would be a great set to add in your collection. So the next set we have is the Majestic Tiger. Now this is 45 quid, and again coming out the 1st of January. Now the reason why I think this set is great is it's a 3-in-1 set. However, all the builds here are actually really good. So the main one you will get is the tiger. I love what they've done on the side of the tiger's belly there to try and include the pattern. You also get this little small build here with the remaining of the pieces. So you get a little bird with 2 shoots of bamboo and a little fountain with some lilies on it. Now I think this is a nice inclusion. It fits well with the box art they've gone with, which is a lot of bamboo. You also get the trusty brick separator, so what's not to love here. Ages 9 and plus, 755 pieces, 360 VIP points, and its set number is 31129. So personally, if I was to get the set, I would build the tiger to see how it looks. But the red panda as a side build there appeals to me more because I just love red pandas. So it's actually really cool to see this in Lego. And also you have a fish at the bottom, which is also another great alternate build. So the next set that I'm really excited for is the mobile crane. Now in the past when Lego built these sets, it's always been a really large set, typically over 100 quid, which some people might not be able to afford. However, here Lego have produced a £35 version of this, which has been scaled to be the size appropriate for Lego City. I think this is great because we've never really seen a mobile crane of this size before, and obviously this will appeal to a lot of the younger audiences, but also to anyone who's planning on building a big construction area in their city. This is a great set to have. It'll be interesting to see how far that crane can extend. Now, from just a quick look at those pieces, I would imagine it'll be roughly double the length of that yellow bit, based off the technique being used there, but I'll have to see in real life. Now, there's only one small concern I have as of now, which is when I'm looking at this picture, which is provided by Lego, you can see straight through the set there's a big white gap. Now, I don't think that's a piece, and I think these yellow side pieces actually have a very big gap into the central area of the build. Now this is just being very picky, and to try and cover that gap would require more pieces and therefore be more expensive, but it's just something to note before buying the set. The next set is the sunflowers. I love the flowers that Lego are making. I prefer the cheaper ones, so the sunflowers, the roses, the tulips. So these are the sunflowers for £12, ages 8 and plus, 191 pieces, and the set number is 40524. I think these do exactly what they say in the title. The sunflowers, they look good. It's interesting that you get a different number of leaves per flower, just making it a bit more interesting and changing up a bit. It also appears you might be able to change the angles of these petals here, which you can see in this left one. They're not exactly symmetrical, so that'll be interesting to see if you can customize this a bit further. But overall, I think this is a pretty solid set, and for £12 it's a pretty good buy. Now this set I am very hyped for. The target market is for ages 7 and plus, so for younger audiences compared to the very large trains. Now you can see here it's used these smaller wheels, so my guess would be it's not meant to be played with track, and it's actually more for these sort of rails that are typically used within mining sets, so only 4 studs wide. So this makes me believe it'll be more used on carpet or wooden floor, basically where you don't need track. But it's a very cool idea because we've never seen a train sort of this small but also being quite detailed. So it's great to see Lego starting to do things like this. It also gives me hope that Lego will make more trains for an older audience, so like detailed steam trains. That'd be really cool to see. But here for £18 you get a high-speed train. Set number is 40518 with ages 7 and plus. I will be buying this at some point. I think it looks great. It'd be cool to get 2 of these and then just display it on a shelf. It also may give rise to a smaller system of Lego trains, which would also be quite cool to see. So my number 9 is actually 3 different sets, which is the hospital, fire station and police station. So you can see all the numbers at the bottom and their intended audiences. Interestingly, the hospital is ages 7 and plus, instead of the fire and police being only for ages 6 and plus. But they're all the same sort of theme with this new road system being used. Now, the reason why I'm putting these on this list is because I've never known Lego to make a hospital in the past, or when they have, it was years ago. So it's cool to see Lego are now introducing this again. I love the builds they've gone for, and I love the sort of lime green yellow pieces that they've gone for the actual ambulance and the helicopter. I also think the building design is quite sleek. I am hoping some parts of that are completely enclosed, so from all angles it looks cool, but I'd imagine because it's for a younger audience, the backs of these sets will be exposed, so you can get your fingers in and play with the Lego characters. But overall, I think these are great sets and great additions to Lego City if you haven't got any of these particular buildings. And then finally for this video we have the key rings. There are 5 key rings out, but the ones that I'm particularly interested in is the Ahsoka Tano keychain. This will go great with the brickhead, and this is only £5. We also have Carnage, which is sort of appropriate because the recent Venom films came out. And we also have a Grogu keyring, which looks really cute. One thing I would question is why that's still £5 when Grogu's half the size of Carnage or Ahsoka. I'll say you're getting less value for your money with that particular set. And that concludes the video, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Leave a comment on what you're personally excited to see in the next year. And if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.